Let me hear the dissolution remarks from the minority leader, Honorable Wanda Nicodemus Dzameshie.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker of the House, for the opportunity given once again to present my resolution mark as the minority leader of the 4th Parliament. Mr. Speaker, esteemed members of the 4th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana, of Youth Impact Movement, ladies and gentlemen, today marks another mindful day in the life of Ghanaian youth as we gather here once again to bid a farewell to the 4th Parliament and dissolve this esteemed House. As I stand before you as MP for the good people of Anlo constituency and the majority leader of this Parliament, I stand here with a mix of emotions. It is a moment of reflection, gratitude, and yes, on a stance of accountability as I address the accomplishments and the challenges that we face together. Mr. Speaker, the House, permit me to personally show a gesture of gratitude to God Almighty for the journey thus far. I must acknowledge my journey with the YIP as a founding member, with its pilot session which starts on Saturday, 21st of April, 2021, formerly called Whole Technical University Youth Parliament. From the 1st Parliament to the 4th, I have the opportunity to represent the good people of Anlo constituency when the Parliament started its constituency representation. While I became the majority chief whip, who started for the 1st and 2nd Parliament, and as well as being the chair and committee member of various committees. In the 3rd Parliament, I became the deputy majority leader, and subsequently became the majority leader, all in the same Parliament, where I handed over to become the minority leader of this House, a position I serve till today. This position I serve taught me so many lessons, but typical among them that I will share with you are patience, humility, and consistency. Again, I must be grateful for having caught the Speaker's eye and received the Speaker's Award as the most consistent Chief Whip in the 2nd Parliament and the most available Deputy Leader in the 3rd Parliament. I hereby express my sincere appreciation to each and every one of you, my esteemed colleagues, especially the most strongest Minority Caucus which I represent. Can I hear you for that? Yeah. Your unwavering dedication, tireless efforts, passionate commitment have caused being the driving force behind accomplishments of this Parliament. I must admit that we have faced countless challenges, whether stormy debates, and sought to navigate the complexity of our responsibilities. Mr. Speaker, throughout the term, we convened 12 sittings, among which some are joint sittings, demonstrating our commitment to active engagement and fruitful discussions. These sittings have provided us with opportunities to address critical issues of national interest, propose solutions, and make progress on behalf of our constituents. Yet, in the face of criticism and doubt, we have often found ourselves on the stand of seeking accountability from the majority, fighting to justify our decisions and prove the value of our words. Mr. Speaker of the House, again permit me to put it on record of some other milestone that we've chalked together, which is our educational trip to Parliament of Ghana on Thursday, 20th day of March, 2025, which we were lectured on some insight on how Parliament works by Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah, MP for Fossa Yirebi, Honorable Isaac Odamte, MP for Tema East, with some other parliamentary staffs. Mr. Speaker, upon making our way into the chamber, we received a warm recognition by the Second Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Ghana, in the person of Mr. Andrews Asiamuamako, as YIP, Youth Impact Movement, being the first, in fact, Ghana's first youth bicameral legislature. Can I hear you for that? This recognition to me is not just about putting YIP on that high pedestal, but it's about hard work and the effort that we put within the 4 years of existence. And this is a call to action, a call to put in much effort in order to chalk more successes in the days ahead of us. Mr. Speaker of the House, my remark on the 4th anniversary on Sunday, 27th of April, 2025. This celebration brought youth MPs, professionals, and experts from youth development space across various sectors and have graced these great occasions, which mark the end of the 4 years journey and transitioning into another journey. We have witnessed the difficult decision we made in holding our fellow parliamentarians accountable. This was a decision taken at conclave towards the removal of some MPs who failed to meet expectation has come under scrutiny, prompting us to defend the integrity and transparency of our actions. And this is to all incoming MPs and all members of the Youth Impact Movement, MPs, and whatever. That in the next Parliament, decision to remove dormant MPs in pursuant to Order 34 of our standing orders will not be taken lightly, because they are very necessary to uphold the trust placed in us and maintain the highest standard of our ethical conduct. As a minority leader, I have endeavored to navigate the complexity of diverse membership, ensuring fair representation and fostering a spirit of collaboration. However, I must admit that effort has been met with resistance and criticism, leaving us on the defensive in defending our actions, policies, and the integrity of our parliamentary proceedings. Mr. Speaker, the cordiality between the Minority Caucus and the Majority Caucus. The cordiality between we, the Minority Caucus, the buoyant and most vibrant caucus ever in the 4th Parliament, and our friends in the Majority Caucus, Mr. Speaker, I must say, so far, so good. But as Oliver Twist, we can't stop asking for more. We hereby draw the attention that, irrespective of their hula balloons, yet still, they are not able to suppress us. But here lies our assurance to them that the curtains are not drawn yet. Therefore, there are more room for improvement. They can try and put in some effort, and if they can still not come out with masterful and unleashing performance we have put it in the 4th Parliament, at least they can match it. They can match it. I send my best wishes for the success to the next Parliament. I hope that you can learn from our mistakes, overcome the obstacles in your way, and be ready to deal with the defensive stance that comes with leadership. The journey ahead won't be simple, but keep in mind that in order to gain your people's trust and support, each decision you make needs to be well-reasoned, well-convened, and well-resonated. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I extend my gratitude to the founding fathers of Youth Impact Movement and its branches, our patrons, members, and all supporters who have believed in us and have provided us with a platform to make a difference. Your continued support and understanding during our tenure have been invaluable, and in times when we find ourselves on the defensive. In bringing my remarks to closure, Mr. Speaker, let us be remembered that the battles fought, the achievements made, and the lessons learned. We may have faced criticism and challenges, but let us not lose sight on the impact we have made and the progress achieved for our government. May our collective efforts continue to shape our national discourse towards a better future. Long live Youth Impact Movement and its subsidiaries. May YIP be great. On this note, Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much for your attention to present my resolution remark for the dissolution of the Fourth Parliament. Best regard to all members in the Fifth Parliament. Thank you very much.